the CK POTcast. How are you, Vapor Central? How the fuck are you?
Excited.
Makes me laugh every time, the lack of woos. Okay, Trev, take it away.
You're listening to the CK Podcast. We're not affiliated with Louis CK, Calvin Klein Cosmetics, or anyone who might actually own the trademark on the initial CK. We are merely Cal Post and K Trevor Wilson. These are our initials, and we're just hoping to steal a little bit of internet traffic. And frankly, I think that's a great business move.
It's not working, buddy.
We're doing better. We're doing better. I've met
better every day.
fans. I've met fans of the show.
No way.
People who download us off of the iTunes.
We're on iTunes, everybody.
You can download it, not the video, just the audio. So the long sections when we're watching videos are incredibly awkward.
If you're trying to fall asleep to us, we must be the worst fucking thing. Like, you just put us on in the back, like, oh, I'll just listen to this, I'll crash out, because it's your soothing voice.
Yeah.
Like the ocean.
And then you coming in.
Then I come in and like, fuck! Jesus. Oh, the dreams they must have.
I was asked by someone who downloads our podcast if we put a lot of work into the show.
Tons.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I work
Hours.
effortlessly all goddamn week.
Hours and hours. Said she very much appreciates the stream of consciousness feel to the show.
Oh, I work so hard to sound unrehearsed. This is all a script.
You do. You're a true master. You're a master of your craft.
I will say we're not doing that fucking video shit anymore.
No.
No more dirty videos.
You said that after One Guy, One Jar last week.
Yeah, and I couldn't sleep properly for 2 days.
The people who've been watching the show regularly, you know, we've been filming reaction videos of Cal watching filthy videos.
Just the worst. We got 3 videos in, now I can't handle it anymore.
Well, you saw some fucked up shit.
It's horrific.
I mean, things you can't unsee.
The guy stuck a jar in
Thank
his
God
ass.
I didn't have to see them.
I tried to show you.
I know. I refuse. I didn't agree to this segment. It's your idea.
It was fun for a while. We'll come up with a new segment. What could we do? We did quiz. I can't do quiz. I hate fucking quizzes. Mostly because they make me feel dumb. I'm not very smart. How was your weekend, buddy? What'd you get up to?
It was good. I guest hosted the open mic at the Crown and Dragon for Ryan Reynolds' birthday.
Woo!
It was full of staffers from Sun TV, where Brian works.
Oh, that's fun. Did you guys make the paper?
No.
You can get it right up beside the Sunshine Babe?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, I love the Sunshine Babe. What a train wreck.
I got paid in beer.
Of course you did.
And got fantastic drunk on Saturday.
How drunk?
I did not have dinner, and I paid for it. Let's just say I don't remember my cab ride home, but I do remember throwing up in an alley.
Was that before or after the cab?
After the cab.
After the cab, so you blacked out, came to puking.
No, I believe I made it to my destination cognizant, but I don't recall it the next day.
Fucking puke's gross, dude.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
Is it worse than shit? Is it worse than shit?
Huh?
Is puke worse than shit?
Depends on the shit. Depends on the puke.
Yeah, I guess if it's my puke versus your shit, I'd probably take my puke as being less gross.
And just how prepared you are for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I've had some really easy shits. I've had some real hard ones. Same with pukes.
I like that line. I've had some real easy shits.
Sometimes it's not even effort.
I feel like you have a diary of your shits.
That was a good one.
April 15th. Ooh, what a shit.
One shot, clean.
2 wipes. I'm out. I'm out, son.
I like to do I get the cashmere wet.
That's right.
Wipes.
Yeah, I gotta do that, man. I gotta fucking step up into the world. Become civilized.
It's the best thing you can do for your butt.
Have I told you my puking story before? Like here?
You threw up here?
No. My puking story about the bar from when I was a kid.
No.
Oh, I love this
maybe,
story.
but
It's a horrible story to start the podcast with.
I'm glad we're doing it then.
But we got to do it now because I've already brought it up. When I was 21, me and my buddy Nick, we were going out to this bar, and we got there around 11:30.
Everyone has a buddy Nick, and any story that has the buddy Nick involves a lot of drinking.
Yeah. Well, you know East Coast Nick.
Yeah.
So we get to the bar, and we only had a couple of beers. We're perfectly fine. And we walk in, and then we meet 2 of his friends from the East Coast immediately. They just happened to be there. So we all grab a table together, and we were just outside smoking, and then we ran into them. So then we sit around the table, and they're both good-looking girls. I'm young and horny as fuck.
Yeah.
So one of the girls leans over and is like, do you have a cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? And I was just like, immediately in my brain, I'm like, she wants to fuck me. This is how it works. I give her a cigarette.
That's the secret code.
She blows me. I know how it works. So I'm like, oh, yeah. And we
That's not how it works, by the way.
It does not work like that at all. No. Not even fucking close.
Yeah.
Even when you think you're close, you're not really. But
unless she says, I will trade you a cigarette for a blowjob, that is not the case.
And then I gotta get that on paper and have her sign it.
Yeah.
Full contract.
Blowjob first.
Yeah. While I smoke your cigarette, because I've only got one left. So we walk outside. I follow her outside.
Ice cold,
I follow her outside. I'm looking
Yep.
at her ass. We get out there, and I give her a cigarette, and I pull one out for myself, and then she fucks off. Like, she just leaves. So I'm standing out there, and all these people outside the bar had already just seen me smoke. So I look like a fucking idiot. So I smoke the cigarette in like 30 seconds flat. Like, bang, 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 bang. I'm back inside.
Yeah.
I sit down at the table. And for smokers, if you've had a cigarette, you know what that does to you. Just the nauseousness.
You can't rush that.
No.
Oh.
So I'm sitting at the table. I'm like, fuck. I'm not going to make it to the bathroom. And I look, because the bathroom's on the other side of the bar. It's down some stairs. And there's no fucking way. I'm puking. So there was a rocks glass sitting on the table with some ice and a straw sticking out of it. I'm like, perfect. And I pretend to drink from the cup. And I puke a little bit into the cup. Like, I'm trying to, like, puke mouthfuls. Like it's reverse drinking. But then I just fill up the whole fucking cup real fast. And I fill up the whole cup. And it's just frothy, beery looking thing. Little floaters. And I put it down on the table. And then bitch comes back from the cigarette. Sits back down beside me like, how's your smoke? It's like, it's really good. But that's not even the best part, because she doesn't touch the drink. It's not hers. This other person they were with, this drunk whore, comes flying off the dance floor, just smashed out of her mind. She's like, give me my fucking drink. Just give me my drink. So bitch hands the rocks glass to whore. Whore grabs it, takes a slug, goes, that doesn't taste right. Takes another slug. And that's not even where it stops. She goes, David, this other guy out of nowhere, he's like, David, something's wrong with this drink. He's like, give me that. He plays the man. He's like, give me that. I'll tell you what's wrong with this fucking drink. I'll tell you what's that. He takes a big swig out of it. He's like, oh, yeah, something's wrong with that.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what that could, what is this?
How are you not, like, laughing your ass off?
I am dying inside. Like, I'm not blinking. I'm just losing it, just staring. I can't say anything. It's too late now.
Yeah.
It's too late. I should have stopped it before they even picked up the glass. That's worse than being roofied, I think. Anyway, that cup, I lost track of the cup. That cup came back fucking empty.
Oh, no.
Complete with straw. The straw was still in it.
That is one of the worst things I've ever heard.
That's a true story.
That is...
Hand to God. Not embellished at all.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, it's so gross.
Once, at a party in high school, we took turns pissing in an empty beer bottle and then put it back in the fridge with the cap on. And some guy we didn't know came down and was like, can I get a beer? And someone handed him the piss bottle. And he started drinking it. He's like, oh, it's warm. And we were like, yeah, we just filled up the... we just restocked the fridge.
Gross.
And he kept drinking it, and then his girlfriend was like, quit hogging it, and snatched it out of his hands and fired it back. That was the closest we've ever come to...
When I was in grade 8, we were on a grad...
That was one of the meanest things I think we've ever done to people, but...
I had that backfire on me once. When in grade 8, we were on a grad trip in the falls, and we'd smuggled in, like, little things of booze. So then we were out on the balcony. We were a couple floors up, so we could reach around to the other balcony. So I pissed in this cup and then topped it off with a bit of like soda and told them it was booze. And I passed it around like, it's vodka and apple juice. And immediately, like, I was just standing there waiting to hear it, like, to listen for them to go, ugh. And all I heard was, it's fucking piss. And that cup came back at me, square in the chest, and just covered me in my own piss.
You deserved that.
I totally deserved it.
You totally deserved that.
I was like, that's completely fair.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh, what a weekend. I had a gig in Whitby on Saturday night. I was doing a little corporate event or
Magical Whitby.
fundraiser event
Yeah.
in fucking Whitby.
Beautiful Whitby.
There were these drunk 50-year-old broads in the front who were really fun and hoary and a good time.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how I'm going to vote for Rob Ford because I don't really give a fuck and he's funny to me. So
I hope that's just a joke.
It is just a joke. I'm not voting for that fat loser. There's no fuck. How can you vote for that? Anyway, I'm making these jokes, and the girl goes, "You can't vote from him. He's out of your jurisdiction." I'm like, "I'm not from Whitby, you idiot. I'm in Toronto. It's like we're not all born in fucking Whitby. There's a bigger world around." And then I went straight to him like, "Did you come here on a short bus, you fucking retard?" Right? And the whole crowd blows up. It's a good one. But what I didn't know is that 3 tables over, there was actually a whole table of retarded people, like in wheelchairs, just sitting there, not enjoying I was like, that table's not enjoying the show at all. They weren't getting it at all. It was really fucked up. Afterwards, somebody came up and was like, "You said retarded in front of the retards." Even Whitby didn't clean it up.
No, they're not going to clean it up in Whitby.
So I felt bad for that. That's one of those not a faux pas. It's one of those just accidental.
Oopsies.
Yeah. It's like yelling at a guy wearing sunglasses in the front. Like, "You wearing sunglasses, you fucking loser? It's nighttime. Take off your..." He's like, "I'm blind." Like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, he's blind. Fuck." It's so hard to come back from that shit.
Yeah, you got to be careful who you go after. Don't just...
Some woman screaming at you, so you call her a fat bitch. Like, "I'm pregnant." Like, fucking son of a bitch. You can't win. This guy after the show... Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, I mean, you can if you just don't resort to name-calling immediately.
It's me.
I know.
I'm not as clever as you are. I'm a different kind of comedian.
I just frighten people.
No, you don't. You're cuddly.
I was doing a charity show in Guelph, and I was going into my closer, the penis game,
I love that.
10-minute story.
Wrote.
And it's, as soon as I suggest the concept of the penis game, a table starts playing it. A table full of drunk idiots just starts actually playing the game in the middle of the joke. And
That's kind of funny, though.
And I get to the line where, in the joke, my mom goes, "You are not playing the penis game in church." And I turned to the table and went, "And by the way, you're not playing the penis game during my show. I swear to Christ, if I hear one more penis coming out of that table, I'm going to walk over there and kick one of you in the face."
You can't get your foot that
Like,
high. I would have called bullshit right away. I was like, "Raise your foot up that high, you fuck."
I said I was going to walk over these tables and kick one of you in the face.
I still would call you on that. Like, these tables are not holding you up.
And I was like, after I said it, I'm like, I might have just picked a fight. Like, I might physically have to fight these guys after the show because I told them I'm going to kick them in the teeth. And then after the show, they're waiting for me outside.
And they love you.
They were like, "That was hilarious when you told us you were going to kick us all in the teeth." Like, that was the best threat I've heard in a while.
That's great, man.
Have either of you been attacked physically?
Yep.
From comedy?
Sure have. Couple of times.
Not from comedy.
Let's hear the story.
I got attacked twice in Newfoundland, home of the happiest people on the fucking planet. The first time was my fault. I used to have it was completely my fault because I wasn't paying attention. It was sold out room. Set was great. I was like 15 minutes in, and I used to have this old joke about how women don't want to fuck dicks anymore. Like, they don't want to fuck men because I've seen the dildos they buy. They don't look like dicks anymore. They got all these hooks and extra shit on them, and like a motor, and it's like there's all hooky. It's like women don't want to fuck men. They want to fuck dinosaur feet.
Oscillating dinosaur feet.
Yeah. And then after that I said, "Or autism fingers."
Oh, snap.
And the whole crowd and the dinosaur thing worked. Like, they all big laugh, and I go, "Or autism fingers," and the whole crowd, silence. Then I got hit in the face with a piece of paper. Like, someone threw like a pad of paper, like, because they had little pads on for notes. I got hit, and then I got hit with a pencil right afterwards. Then the booze came. Then all this paper started coming up. People were yelling, and what I didn't know was that day, almost across the street, just down a little bit, they opened the biggest autism center in Canada. In Canada. So they had to hide me in the back, in the green room. 2 guys wanted to kick the fuck out of me. I guess their cousin who had autism had just been admitted to the hospital. They were looking for me, like, "We're gonna kill that motherfucker." So that was my bad. That one's me.
Yeah.
That's all my fault. I understand. I still did my time. I had to do another 10 minutes on that fucking show.
Oh.
And I bitched out, so I was like, just please like me. Please, this is the worst. The second time was not my fault. That was just me being awesome.
What happened the second time?
Sold out crowd, I'm hosting, doing great off the top, I'm talking to people, I'm making fun of them, and there's this guy right in the very front, his arms crossed, just miserable. He's with his whole family, they're having a great time. So I start talking to him, find out where he works, what he does. He's really hesitant to talk. He's really just kind of, So then I was like, look, buddy, I'll make you happy. I just want to make you happy. I'm offering to go down on your vagina. And when I told him he had a vagina, he snapped, walked into the back. Then I came off, and he was coming at me. And then I got sideswiped by 2 wait staff, pulled me into a back room. Manager got in that guy's face. I gotta kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking... And when it's Newfies, it's hilarious. I'm gonna kill it. It's just really high-pitched and so funny. But yeah, those are the 2 stories.
Once I thought we were going to have to pull a grieving father off of Bobby Mayer.
Oh, Bobby Mayer's the king of that shit.
Yeah, we were in Napanee, and we were doing a fundraiser for a rugby team. And show was going well. Bobby was closing it out in a table in front. It was 2 guys, a girl, and an old dude. And the 2 guys were drunk and started heckling Bobby. They'd been fine the whole show.
Right.
And now they were just... Bobby was trying to get him to, quiet down so he could finish his set. And he was being very nice. Bobby had the gloves on. And they just wouldn't stop. And everyone was getting mad at them because they wanted to enjoy the show. And so Bobby stops and goes, wait a minute, rugby team, do you know these guys up at the front? And they're like, we don't know who they are. And he's like, rugby team, do you guys have my back? And they were like, yeah. And he goes, okay then. And he just unloaded on them. Like,
He
was
can
just
do that, man. He's...
ripping them to shreds. And, I mean, they had no comebacks. They had nothing. And just wouldn't stop.
Well, I can imagine the shit Bobby was saying. I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
your children die of AIDS.
He was just tearing them to pieces. And then, and they just wouldn't stop heckling. They just wouldn't stop until he goes, and what's up with your tattoo? And that was the line.
I've heard this story before. Go on, though. It's a great story.
That was the line. Everything he'd said to, like, insult these people and try to get them to shut up. He goes, and what's up with the tattoo? And that was the line. The girl and the guy stand up and start screaming at him. The other buddy stands up and starts screaming at him. Because apparently the tattoo was a memorial tattoo for a dead kid.
Yeah.
Of course, Bobby had no way of knowing that. It'd be impossible for him to know that. And he's like, and he literally said, wait a minute, is this a dead kid thing? He goes, then I'm sorry I brought it up. Obviously, I would never have said anything if I knew, but shut the fuck up, you're wrecking the show.
He still ended with shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. And then the guys are like, we're going to kick your ass. So Denis and I are on our feet already.
Jesus, what a tag
in
team.
case they make a move. And then the rugby team stands up. And now it's just this weird Mexican standoff where if they like, we don't want them to rush Bobby because we're going to have to pull them off of Bobby, and we don't want to beat up grieving parents, but you can't just bum rush Bobby. And then finally 3 of them took off, except the old guy who stuck around and watched the whole show.
I didn't even like the guy's kid.
Turned out he was our opener's brother, and that was our opener's nephew.
Wow.
And he came up and said, that was a really good show. Those guys were acting like assholes. And I told him if he didn't want people to keep bringing it up, don't get a tattoo on your arm everyone can see.
It's a good point.
Yep. But that was our close call in Napanee. The funny thing, when I went early and I was asking around, like, can I make fun of Avril Lavigne in Napanee? I'm like, is that a sensitive topic? And old guy at the bar goes, you can say whatever the fuck you want about that bitch. She's never done nothing for Napanee.
That was a joke. Me and the other comics were going up to Whippy. We were trying like who was gonna do this fucking joke. We were gonna go. One of us was gonna go up on stage and go, "It's great to be here in Whippy. I found a great new pair of shoes outside, just laying on the ground." And that was in reference to the runner who disappeared for days and fell in the river. He killed himself, and all they found were his shoes. I think they found him eventually, but we were all trying to dare each other to do that joke because they would have lost their shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what that compulsion in comedians to say the worst thing just to see. Like, what if I say this?
In any situation, you'll think of a joke and go, well, I'm never telling that to anyone. That's the worst thing my brain is. I remember I was booked to do a show on 9/11, like the actual day.
Nice.
And I went to the show because I'm a comic, and in tragedy, I wanted to do stage time. No audience showed up. It was just the comics. This was at Rancho Relaxo.
You didn't do a show anyway, did you?
No. We didn't do a show for just the comics. We all sat around and drank and wrote 9/11 jokes that we were not going to be able to tell for another 2 years.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
We just, like all the comics just sat around and drank, and that's how we dealt with the day. We started writing the jokes no one would ever hear.
The day after the Malaysian flight, I went up on stage. Where was I? I was at a club somewhere. One of the Yucks clubs. And I was just talking about how a buddy of mine wanted me to be his wingman. It's like, you want me to be your wingman? I'm horrible. I'm the worst. I can't, a co-pilot? We're gonna go down faster than the Malaysian flight. Like, they're never gonna find that black box. And if they do, it's gonna be horrible. It's like, what happened with this horrible crash? Just my voice. Oh my God, he called her a cunt. Why did you call? That's not how a wingman's supposed to operate. You can't just jump right to cunt. Yeah, but I got booed on that joke. Like,
Pat
fuck
Thornton,
off.
about a week after the tsunami, did a tsunami joke, and it got an O, but it was all a setup so we could go, to tsunami?
I hate him. That's fucking hilarious.
It was brilliant. He actually won them back with that.
That's the fucking worst. He won them back with that?
He won them back with that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, he was like, he made a tsunami joke, and they were like, oh, to tsunami? Okay, we're on board.
Oh, how dumb are people? How dumb. I'm offended. Clever wordplay. I like it again.
I love a joke where people don't know if they're offended or not. You get like, they're like, oh, wait, no? Like it ends on a question mark.
I don't like white people.
Man.
Let me clarify. White people get offended on behalf of everybody. And it's the worst. I was absolute one time. I was doing a gig and I was making fun of fags. Because I was talking about going to my buddy, his husband's birthday party.
Yeah.
It was a Carmen Miranda theme. So they wanted me to make this big fucking fruit hat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing it. And then my girlfriend was like, you're doing it. And I was like, okay, because she blows me and I have to do what she says.
Yeah.
That's my joke. Like, she holds the keys to all the doors to Blowjob City. So I got to make sure I have access. So I make this fucking big giant balloon hat, like 5 feet tall, put it on my fucking dumb head, and I walk into this gay birthday party. 50 gay guys, nobody's wearing a fucking hat. Not one of them has one of these goddamn hats on, and I fucking lose it in the middle of this party. It's like, you fucking faggots. And like, nobody's wearing a goddamn fucking hat. It's like, nah, it'd mess up our hair. Why would we do that? It's like, this is why Church Street fucking sucks now, because no one's gay anymore. It's just a bunch of straight guys walking around fucking each other. That's all it is. It's fucking boring. Remember when gay people were gay? They're just better.
Yeah.
They were fun. Now that equality's really set in, they're just regular people, and it sucks. They're like, yeah, they live out in the suburbs, and they adopt kids, and they're boring like everybody else.
After my prom, we went to Babylon for martinis, because I went to an art school and had a lot of gay buddies. And that was the most fun I ever had after a prom, was finally, first off, my date could go out on the dance floor and dance the night away.
And you didn't have to sit there in the corner just pissed off.
With hundreds of beautiful men who have no interest in her sexually, and I could sit at the bar and finally find out what an appletini is.
At least you got an education. Can you say fag? Are you comfortable saying fag?
Huh?
Are you comfortable saying fag?
Oh, yeah, no, I say fag.
Okay.
How would I save it, you know?
I like that. It's a fun word.
I don't bandy it about.
I've never called a gay man a fag, ever in my life. Calling straight white guys fag is one of the most fun things you can do. Just because it's 0 to 60. So fat. You want to piss off just like a meathead motherfucker. It's like, did you spill my beer? Yeah, faggot. It's like, he just snaps. And then I'm lucky because I'm a tiny guy. There's always a bigger guy who's going to step in and protect the little guy. I'm very lucky.
Well, when I hang out with my gay friends, they use it way more than I do.
Well, yeah, it's their word.
Yeah. Like when Jeremy told us you were a pocket fag.
Oh, how funny was that?
It was our friend Jeremy told us what types of gay we would be in the gay community, and I would be a ginger bear or...
a ginger bear?
He said Papa Bear or ginger bear. And he said you'd be a pocket fag.
I'd be a pocket fag.
Because you're small. You can just carry you around in your pocket and then pull you out when you need you.
I'm like a chihuahua.
Polly Pocket, we started calling you. Yeah, you're the little dog in the purse.
Yeah. I am. I'm a little Jack Russell. I can say fag.
And I'm the meaty fucking bulldog.
I feel comfortable saying
That's how
fag.
they walk.
I've kissed a man. I've had a man's tongue in my mouth. And after that, you're like, yeah, I'm saying fag all the time. That's what I earned out of this.
I used to do a sketch with my troupe, Smells Like the 80s, where the punchline was Cameron Wiley and I making out. It was a sketch where we dressed up as bellboys to sneak into Denise Richards' hotel room in an attempt to make out with Denise Richards. And when she wouldn't make out with either of us, we asked if we can make out with each other while staring at her. And she reluctantly agrees to that, and then Cam and I do the grossest makeout in the history of sketch comedy.
While still trying to look at her?
While still trying to look at her, yeah. And then, you know, she's grossed out and runs away, and we're like, we just totally made out with Denise Richards.
That's fantastic.
But it was one of those things where I hated kissing Cameron, but the sketch went over huge. Like, I loved the laughs.
You didn't hate the kiss that much. Come on, buddy.
I scratched my eye on his whiskers. Which, ironically, was the same complaint his girlfriend had.
That's a weird connection. Something weird to have in common. Yeah, his beard's pretty prickly. Every once in a while, my shoulder hurts. You might see me just in the corner, like, rotating my shoulder.
Yeah.
Trying to work out the kinks.
Beating off dudes?
No, yeah. I'd be a little more proud, I think, than the actual story. No, and you're like, what happened to your shoulder, man? They think it's like a badass accident. You're like, car crash. You're like, what happened to your shoulder? It's like, yeah, I broke it playing gay dodgeball.
Huh?
I went up, me and my girlfriend went up to our gay friend's farm. So there's like 20 gay guys, and they want to play dodgeball. I'm like, I'm in for dodgeball. And you've never felt more like an athlete until you've played dodgeball with gay men. Because they all throw limp wrists. They all got this thing going on. So I at the time, I'm incredibly overweight and out of breath all the time. So I just feel like a god, and I get smashed. I'm so drunk, but we're playing dodgeball. And at the end of the game, it's me left and 2 guys on the other team. And I get this dumb idea in my brain. There's only one ball for me to grab, and it's right at the line. And they're just waiting for me to come grab it so they can hit me with their balls. Sorry, it's a fun. So I run. Here's my great idea. I'm going to run at this ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump over it.
Yeah.
A dive. I'm going to dive over this ball in midair, pick up the ball, tuck into a roll. They will have missed me with the balls, and I will have hit one of them with a throw after my roll. That was what was going through. Like, this is genius.
I love how stupid you are. Continue.
Yeah, it's a huge Mission Impossible move. So I run and I jump, and I land about 15 feet in front of the ball, just on my shoulder, breaking it. Slide into the ball I was trying to pick up, and then got hit in the face with
by
two
two
more
balls. Oh, I love it.
They're horrible.
That's hilarious.
And they laughed.
I'm surprised
and they
that you say that you felt like a better athlete competing against gay men, because most of the dudes I know are in fantastic shape.
They're in great shape, but they can't throw a ball worth fuck.
Oh.
I'm not saying that for all gay men. The 30 I was playing with, all of them threw like girls. No offense to girls. I'm offending so many people right now.
You are just digging a hole you can't get out of.
Ah, fuck it. Faggots.
Because I went to the art school, so a lot of my friends were dancers and music theater performers.
Right.
And I remember my brother was auditioning for the school, and my friend Dave was leading like a dance demonstration. And Dave was like, he's a 6'6" black man with like lean dancer's body, and he could like lift his leg up over his head.
Jesus
just
Christ.
Straight. And he did that as part of his stretching, and Carl goes, I don't think I can do that. Like, if that's a requirement in going to the school, I'm like, no one else in the world can do that. That is.
Where the fuck's our guest?
I know. I just checked the messages, and this is the day he requested.
Fuck. Bryan? Can you write him? This is fucking... No one respects us, K-Trev. Do you realize this?
Oh, I know. Everyone cancels
We have
on
no
us.
goddamn respect.
Hey, Matt Oliver.
And I'd hear nobody, the guests didn't show up. That's my cue for sure.
Wait, hold on. I want to read my tweet first. Can I read my tweet? Matt Oliver? Matt Oliver,
Fuck
local...
you.
No, Matt Oliver, everybody. He's our sports analyst / pothead. So the Leafs aren't in the playoffs. Woo!
No.
Comedy shall thrive. That one worked.
It worked a little too well. Yeah, the Leafs are out. They hired Shanahan today, press conference and everything.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna be the GM's boss. The problem is that Dave Nonis, who's a great
What's
hockey
been the
guy,
problem for the last 40 years, please?
the management and the ownership haven't been committed to winning. They've only cared about the dollar. But now, last year was a bit different as well. Dave Nonis has done a great job. Carlisle's not the best coach. I think they do need to get rid of Carlisle. I think that will end up happening. But the problem has been that it hasn't been top to bottom hockey people. And there's always been a weak link.
Why did we sign Phaneuf to a 6-year extension with no trades?
No trade clause. What a dumb fucking move. Let's just burn millions of dollars.
Phaneuf, I've never seen a defenseman more frequently out of place.
He
shouldn't have the C on his chest. I'm saying it right now. He's not our best player, and he's not leading that team.
My son doesn't even want his FNUF jersey anymore.
Yeah, he's our captain, and he's a defenseman, and defense is our weakest. I mean, our goalies faced way too many shots last year.
Yeah, and I like in the press conference today that we started the season 10-4, and I think we got outshot in each and every one of those games.
Oh yeah.
But after the 14th game, Dave Nonis and Lewicki looked at each other and said, "We're in fucking trouble. We might be 10-4, but this team is shit." And everything that ended up happening was
they made no moves to beef up.
And the reason that they didn't make any moves was because Dave Nonis is singularly the only person with any sense of hockey rationale in his brain previous to Shanahan getting hired. And he had absolutely nobody to bounce ideas off of. He did what he could do, and the moves that he made were amazing. We got Jeffrey Lupul, we got Van Riemsdyk, the Bernier signing, that's up in the air. They might have to have surgery. We might be without him and be stuck with Reimer for a little bit next year. You never know. But unfortunately, he was doing it.
Reimer's a good goalie. Just fucking don't make him face 48 fucking shots.
Do you know what I love about the Toronto Maple Leafs? They're incredible at newly disappointing their fans. Just when a fan's like, I can't be more disappointed in this team, the Leafs find something else to do just to bring it to an all-new, like last year, losing in Game 7 which was a sure win.
This was the regular
What?
season
After
version
that-
of that this
Af-
year.
Yeah, I was gonna say after that, like, how could they possibly let us down more than
so.
that?
At
And then
least-
this year's like, we're in the playoffs. There's no way we're gonna be in the
At least
playoffs.
the arena
1 month.
staff isn't molesting children anymore.
They were doing that?
Back at Old Maple Leaf Gardens in the 70s.
I didn't know they were diddling kids.
Yeah.
Well, and
That's horrible.
using the money for lavish weddings and parties, like Toronto Maple Leaf, profits was what Harold Ballard did, and then he just turned a blind eye to
What year were they diddling kids?
back in the '60s.
I can't remember the exact.
Maybe they should go back to diddling kids. They were winning cups back then.
I think it was when they
Just
started
saying.
diddling kids. Was when they stopped winning cups.
Do
I
what
think
works.
We have the diddler's curse, is what. we
Yeah,
have.
yeah. A curse has been put on the Maple Leafs because the fucking arena crew used to molest children.
That's fucking terrible, man.
That's more of a believable.
Now you know why the fans are so devoted, old Leafs fans. Just these old guys. I don't know why I like them so much. They're all suffering from Stockholm syndrome.
So on a more positive note, the Raptors clinched their division.
Back in my day, you'd go to a Leafs game, it would cost you 25 cents and someone would stick a finger in your ass. Now that's a game, my friend.
You get an ice cream, a finger in your butt, and then you'd meet the fucking team.
And the Raptors beat Milwaukee tonight, so that means that they will most likely face. Orlando.
That'll be $1,500 for
Or-
your box tickets, sir.
Probably Orlando.
What? No finger in my butt?
Who are they going to be up against? Sorry, in
Who would they play? No, they're not going to play Boston. Chicago's going to play Boston.
Washington.
Washington, that's it. Thank you.
Washington, he said.
So John Wall's their superstar. That you
I'm
got.
happy for the Raptors. I'll be honest. I got spoiled on them the first year. I watched them beat Michael Jordan and the Bulls. That was the first
David
live basketball
Stoudemire.
game I ever saw. And that's hard to go to any other game after that. You're like, where's Michael Jordan? This is bullshit. My team's losing and there's no Michael Jordan.
He is the best still, right? Michael Jordan?
I'll go down as the all-time best.
But
Because from what I don't know basketball that well.
well, no, until our generation dies and someone else gets to pick the hero.
I don't follow basketball really, but I have friends who do, and we were having a talk one time about the progression of sports. Like hockey's gone through a great progression, especially through the 80s when goalies started dropping down. You know what I mean? Like the game changed incredibly in how you play the game,
Yeah.
which made it more intense, and these greater players came out because of that. But we were talking basketball, and from their point of view, basketball hasn't really changed since Jordan's era. It hasn't become a much harder game to play, aside from just physical fitness.
I don't know. I'd say teams are more evenly matched
and
than
I
back in
also-
Jordan's day.
There's a lot more dominant players at each of the positions. I mean, back in the day.
Yeah, but that's still
Shaq
that's still
was-
just physical fitness.
There was
though.
only one Shaq in the league at the time, and then there was Mutombo, there was Olajuwon. I mean, back in the day, there weren't that many stars even.
Apparently,
at that
there's a
position.
commercial with I think it's Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, and they're arguing over who's got more like cool awards. And then it just cuts to Michael Jordan, and he's in like a whole room. He's like,
Yeah.
"Settle down,
Like,
children.
shut up,
Settle
bitches."
down."
So it's gonna be fun watching the Raptors in the playoffs. So and I think
I
they're
think
gonna
you
win
should
the
stop
first round.
watching sports.
Probably not.
You seem so stressed out all the time. Whenever I talk, you're like, "Fucking Jays are doing this, Leafs are doing this." Like you're gonna be unhappy for a long time.
I'm extremely happy watching.
Change
the-
teams.
I had fun watching the Leafs this year. I know it sucks that they fall apart at the end, but that's part of the game. And if you can't handle the ups and downs of the game, you shouldn't watch. I can definitely handle the ups and downs.
Do you guys remember that period when like every commercial was either Michael Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
Like Shaquille was just a couple years into basketball and was the next big thing, and you like every commercial was
Right.
one of the,
Or
the two of them.
they all were made by Spike Lee somehow too.
My buddies back then made a beautiful parody ad that was like, I'm Michael Jordan and this is my beautiful play school dollhouse. Like, I'm Shaquille O'Neal and this is my beautiful play school dollhouse. Play you for it. And then they start playing basketball and they just after dribbling and nothing really happening, they go, wait a minute, we can share it. It's our beautiful play school dollhouse.
You want to hear my tweet? I never tweet.
You don't.
So this one I was very happy with, and it just made me laugh. So I tweeted, I said, do you know how much pussy Jesus would get if he came back? Hashtag I'd come back. Hashtag Jesus is a homo. I called Jesus a homo.
You're getting better.
Yeah, it's all right, eh? That's a fun one. Deborah DiGiovanni liked it. She didn't share it, though. She only liked it.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll get him. I'll come up with some. I was hoping that one would piss off some people, but
Nobody gives a shit.
no one cares. No one gives a fuck.
Everyone who's following you knows you.
I know, that's the other.
They know what to expect.
I opened up an Instagram account and then never touched it for like a year. And I have 150 followers. I don't know where they came from. I've never put up a picture.
That's the picture sharing thing?
Yeah. I'm going to do one right now. Fuck it. I'm getting into this. You just call me Social Cal. I'm all about it.
Figuring out that social media. You're taking a selfie with the mic?
There's a picture of my dick. Whoops. Yeah, I take pictures of my dick.
That's not appropriate.
Why are you taking pictures of your dick?
All right, at that,
Someone's
you guys
gotta
get
take pictures.
dick pic talk amongst yourselves.
Dick pics are hilarious.
Till
You don't
next
want to talk
week.
about dick pics with us, Matt Oliver?
Nah, that's okay. You guys enjoy.
I've never taken a dick pic. Never really had cause to.
Well, it's a lot more work for you to take a dick pic, buddy. There's lifting and trajectory. It's a complicated process, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, it's real hard to go. Click.
I wasn't serious, buddy. I was just trying to make fun of you. You want to hear a funny dick pic story? I'm not sure if I've told this one on here. I'll do this later. My girlfriend, she was... I'd slept in. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and she wakes me up. I fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
And she wakes me up. I was like, what? And she goes, I'm going out to grab some groceries. I'll be back in like an hour. I was like, that's good. So she leaves, and as soon as I hear, like, I don't pay attention. She just walks away, and I'm like, oh, good. And I fall back asleep. Wake up about 20 minutes later, and I don't hear anything. I'm like, she's gone. Time to just jerk it. Time to just get that great jerk out. Just that beautiful, no one can hear you scream jerk. So I go to the computer and I just crank on the...
Outer space.
I crank on the dirtiest fucking porn. Like sometimes you like sweet porn. Other times just like I just need the most awful. So I grab like fucking babysitter call me daddy porn. Like just the fucking...
Oh.
Just this... And so I turn it all the way up. Pants around my ankles. Just going to town. Just the sound in the house. Just... Fuck me! Yeah, daddy! Fuck! Son of... Fuck! Suck that dick! Like, it's just so fucking loud. And then my phone goes off. I get a text. And it's my girlfriend. She goes, I'm in the bedroom. And I was like, oh, God. That's the worst way to get caught. Because she just heard the awful shit I'm actually into and never told her about. I never made her do any of that shit. And I looked out the windows like, I'm going to jump off my building. That's the only way I can handle this right now. But I live on the second floor, so there was no fucking...
It would be a really controlled dive.
That's not going to kill me.
No.
I might just hurt my penis.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, so that's my...
So you sent her a picture of your dick?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a different story. I get them confused. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that had nothing to do with you sending a dick pic.
No, that was a porn thing.
And you have told that story before.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I get my stories confused.
It's a good story.
No, the dick pic story was...
Definitely, because you said, I'm going to tell you a funny dick pic story, and then you told me a story about you getting caught masturbating.
It still has to do with my dick, kind of. Okay, the dick pic one was for a present. It was like, not a present, just like a surprise. Because when women send pictures to men like their tits, that's the coolest shit on the planet. Oh, and by the way, they're showing all their friends. I want you all to know that right now. He's showing everybody, and it's awesome. Keep it up.
Shut up, Cal.
No, if you let them know, maybe they'll get into it a bit. Like, oh, now I got an audience. Now there's an audience.
Them.
Maybe they'll try a bit harder.
It's for our eyes only.
Anyway, it's one of the most beautiful things with phones these days. Like, it should come standard. That's how they should sell the front-facing camera on a phone.
Perfect for dick pics.
Dick pics, titty pics, like they're all not for. No, the thing is, I don't think women. How many women here like the dick pic? How many women get the dick pic and go, yeah, that's awesome?
No one likes the dick pic.
No one likes the dick pic. But men are like, well, we like tits, so they must like dick.
If it's good enough for Brett Favre.
So as a thing is like, I'm gonna take some pics. So I started with like full body, just me naked, which was horrible, which is the worst, because men are hideous looking. So I took a bunch of those and I was looking, I'm like, I can't fucking send any of these things. So eventually it just became extreme close-ups of my dick. That's all it was. Those are all the pictures. And I'm like, and then afterwards, like, I can't send any of these. I feel like an idiot. I'm not sending any of them. So then I erased them all. But this is the great thing about cloud computing. The iCloud, it backs up all your shit to the internet. Ta-da! Technology! So it was around Halloween, and we go out with our nieces. We take all these great pictures of the nieces in their little cute costumes, upload them to the iPhoto, and she's going through them. She's like, oh, they look so sweet. You're a little princess. Cal, there's a picture of a dick on our computer. And then I'm in the other room, I get fierce, I'm like, whose fucking dick is on our computer? Whose dick have you been fucking in our room? This is bullshit. And I'm snapping, I walk out, and as soon as I see it, I just turn white. I'm like, that's my dick. It's another, like, just a getting caught situation. It's like, I was taking pictures for you.
You didn't upload them to the internet, did you? Like,
no, the iCloud automatically was backing up my pictures.
Okay.
Because that shit just when you get it on the phone, it's just on when you start.
She wasn't showing the pictures to your nieces.
No, but it was really funny. Like, sweet little girl, you know, the uncle, my dick, more Halloween pics. Like, it was just really fucking weird.
Random dick pic.
Random dick pic in the fold. Then I spent days scouring my computer, making sure there were no more dick pics. So just be careful when you're out there, everybody. Just play it safe. Make sure you're...
just don't go sending naked photos of yourself all willy-nilly. It's the internet. They'll survive.
Or don't put your face in it at the very least. Just keep the face out. That's got to be the worst for a parent.
You know, unless you want everyone to see, in which case, go for it. You know?
Absolutely. All the power to you.
Show it off while you got it.
Not enough women take advantage of this.
Take as many pictures of your butt when it looks great.
I love asses.
One day it's going to be just a bag of wet laundry.
You're the best. God, we're so lucky. How lucky are we to be on this planet in one of the few places where there's oxygen to breathe, food to eat, and beautiful women walking around?
You know what? I don't know what all the planets have to offer.
God, it's got to suck to be a woman. You gotta fuck men.
Yeah, but they like it for some reason.
I don't know. Just a guy like, I want to come in your hair. You think just come in your hair? You don't
Who
love me?
asks that?
That's a guy thing. Like come in the face, that kind of thing. Come on, you ever bust in a girl's face?
No.
That's the coolest shit in the world. I don't know what it's got to be a domination thing, for sure. That's where it's got to bleed into. But when a girl's just like, come all over me, it's like, yeah! It's like winning the lottery. I don't think that many. Who's into that? Who loves it? No one's going to answer. It doesn't fucking matter. I always take it to this weird place at the end of the show. God damn it. Where the fuck is Bryan?
I don't know.
Do you have any videos you want to play? Anything that we can pull up? Chris, you got anything on the docket?
I've got the Otto and George.
Oh, we can talk about... we were talking about this earlier. Otto and George, famed dirty ventriloquist, is dead. What did he die from?
I don't know. I didn't read the.
When he died, did the puppet cough? Call 911. I was gonna call 911, but
check on him. He hasn't moved.
That's horrible. Anyway, he's fucking dead. And what I don't like is in the news they go, Otto and George is dead. Like has passed away.
It's just Otto.
No, Otto died. His puppet is just a piece of wood. Fuck off. It didn't.
He's not dead, but he's silenced.
Oh, yeah, it's just brutal.
It's been a rough stretch for comics.
Yeah, who died? Otto and George? Otto and George. Otto's dead.
Yeah.
George can still be used. Someone can take George and do something else.
It just won't be the same.
He can't move on.
Really, he's retired.
John Panette died.
John Panette
Mickey
died.
Rooney's dead.
Yeah.
But Mickey Rooney did blackface. Fuck him.
Yeah, but he did blackface before they knew you shouldn't do blackface.
You never should do blackface. That was the problem with back then, that it was okay to do that shit. That's why there was a revolution. That's why... You know what I mean?
Look, if someone paid you enough money, you'd do blackface.
I'd do blackface, and then I'd put whiteface over the blackface just to confuse everybody. No one would know what the fuck was going on.
Didn't Roddy Piper once do half blackface?
Supposedly, I read, and I'm sure it's bullshit, Leonardo DiCaprio is supposed to play Martin Luther King.
That has got to be bullshit.
It's got to be bullshit, but somebody did a picture of him in blackface? Like, just
no
like
one
with Photoshop?
can be that crazy.
Oh, somebody's that crazy. Are you kidding me? Scorsese would do it in a heartbeat.
But that's
Scorsese...
That's like the Robert Downey Jr. character from Tropic Thunder. That's
That
so
was
insane.
really funny blackface. That's not really blackface, though. That's just doing makeup to look like a black guy. Blackface is very specific.
Oh yeah, like the
like it's that smile.
Gentlemen, Mickey Rooney did Yellowface in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That was a bit more scandalous. Like there
And,
wasn't a single
actually,
Asian
there's
person
there's
anywhere.
2 movies where he did an Asian character. I can't remember what the second one was. But it
Also
wasn't just
equally
Breakfast
horrible.
But there wasn't any
Tiffany's.
Chinese or Asian actors in Hollywood who couldn't have done that role equally well.
What year was it?
1962.
We had a lot of Asian people in North America at that point. I'm sure some of them wanted to be an actor.
Fair
But
enough.
some white asshole at times like, you can't have minorities being actors. That's insanity. What is this?
Well, they used to get Italians to play natives in cowboy movies.
Yeah, this is all wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Hollywood was super racist.
They were fucking terrible.
Hollywood's still kind of super racist.
Yep. Somebody's dying.
Maybe that's where Brian is. He requested this day.
I requested what game?
No, Brian requested
Oh,
this
yeah,
day.
fucking Brian. And he just got back from fucking China. I was like, oh, we'll easily crush at least 45 minutes on just China. On him being in fucking China. And then we got up here. He's not here. I have no idea what we've been even talking about for the
I don't think
last
he
hour.
went to China. He went to Asia.
Well, whatever.
God
Fuck
damn
off.
it, Cal. You are the worst.
I'm pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you want to talk about now?
Well, I got the clip of Otto and George, the late ventriloquist Otto and his puppet George, the dirty ventriloquist. If you want to show
All
that.
right, let's see a clip of Otto and
In
George.
memoriam of the very funny Otto and George.
I want to thank Dom. He's been really great to me this week, and I want to thank the whole crew of Showtime. They're really easy to work with. It's been a real pleasure. Hey, why don't you just blow everybody in the fucking building? It would take less time. Is anybody here engaged? Who's engaged? Who's engaged? Anybody? Yeah, never get married. Fuck that shit. What do you got against marriage now? You know, after you get married, you never get head. Why do you say that? Married people have oral sex. Why do you think women get married? They want kids. They ain't gonna drink the kids. It's disgusting. Come on, honey, do a shooter. A new Disney film, honey, I drank the kids. Suck my cock. The best blowjob I ever got, when she was done, my cock looked like a totem pole. I had to yank the sheet out of my ass with both hands. Any of you girls believe in reincarnation? Answer me, you whoas. All right, come on down. What are you, too good to talk to a puppet, huh? I hope your next shit is square. All right.
What? Wait a minute.
Sweat, you loser. All right, I'm sweating. Did you guys see my movie? I made a porno movie. I fucked Miss Piggy in this movie. I porked that bitch. Bacon shot out of her ass. I did it to her Froggy style. I always wear a condom. This AIDS thing sucks, don't it? Really sucks. What's the next disease gonna be like? You know what it'll be? Anytime a guy has an orgasm, the head of his cock is gonna shoot off like a champagne cork. Then you gotta find the dick and go to the hospital. Honey, my cock rolled under your couch. Get a stick, help me look for it. It looks like a pink fireman's hat. Help me out here. Hey, there's 2 cocks under there. What's going on? All right. There's a black one under the couch. Leave it there, the cat will get it. Oh, this is a good crowd here. You're a wonderful audience. You know what? I got my worst blowjob the other day. Your worst? Yeah, what happened? I went down on this girl, then it came her turn to suck my cock. How was it? You know what she did? You need a mic, asshole. She kissed the head of my cock like this. I go, what is that, your grandmother? What do you want, Hanukkah money too? Suck that cock. I don't feel that. Suck my cock like you're drowning and the ball's got oxygen. Ain't you never seen Baywatch, huh? And she gave me head for like 2 minutes, and then she goes, tell me when you're gonna come. When I'm gonna come, the only thing I can say is, What am I supposed to do? Make an announcement? Attention, cocksucker. Attention, hooah.
Oh, it's fucking
Otto
great.
and George. Otto and George.
You know what I love about ventriloquists? No matter how good they are, or how good the jokes are, no matter how great the writing is, as soon as their mouth moves, your brain's like, fuck, his mouth's moving. Fuck this guy, no matter what. You just hate him immediately. I didn't notice his mouth moving. It pissed me off.
There's a story I heard about Otto and George from Brent Butt where a guy in the crowd got into an argument with the puppet.
I love that shit.
And they're going back and forth, and the guy stands up and he's like, you're fucking dead. And he's yelling to the puppet. Like he's pointing at the, you're fucking dead. And Otto goes, easy, bud, easy, it's just an act. And the guy goes, I don't got a problem with you. You're fucking kindling. Singled out the puppet. Actually, I think fucking, talking about comics getting attacked, Otto got stabbed years ago.
Jesus. For what?
For his show.
Really?
Yeah.
God, imagine getting stabbed. Fuck that. I gotta play a video. I gotta play a video.
You gotta play a video.
Yeah,
do
I
you
can't
have
think
one
straight.
set to go?
I want to play the Chris, can we pull up the RoboCop video?
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, let's just play the RoboCop video. That shit's hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
I have to.
You need a long video so you can go
Yeah,
pee?
yeah.
If I just stretch this out, how uncomfortable is it for you?
My brain's melting.
Yeah.
Please, buddy.
Well, you know.
I don't want to see RoboCop again.
Let's play RoboCop.
No.
Come on.
No, I'm
All right,
with
any
Chris.
video. I'll take anything. What do you got?
I don't like the motives for bringing up this video.
Dude, I'm dying up here. Man. This is silly.
This is silly.
Okay, you guys are going to torture me. I got to piss, and we're not going to play just a fucking 3-minute video so that I can go fucking feel good?
Right.
Okay. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. It just hit me like a truck, too. Oh, God.
You could just go. No one will
I'm
stop
going
you.
to piss my fucking pants, and you're all going to like it. That's what's going to happen. You assholes.
We have not scotch guarded that chair.
Fuck you. You.
No
Do
one's
it.
gonna
That was a woman.
physically stop
Piss
you,
your
but
pants. Piss them.
Piss your pants, Stiller.
I might if I brought extra pants.
Just go.
No, dude. Do you have any good piss your pants stories?
Yeah.
When's the last time When's the last time you pissed your pants? Oh yeah, you have that great piss your pants story when you couldn't feel your fucking hands.
I was in high school.
I pissed my pants on a Halloween. Just walked too
Just
far.
go.
I'm not going to leave you up here by yourself. No, and fucking Chris.
If you actually go, they'll
Chris
put on a
not
video.
even trying to help me a little bit.
If you just go, they have to put up a video.
You're just going to sit here in silence? Just, not doing anything. Not doing. Oh, God. When's the last time you shit yourself?
Huh?
When's the last time you shit yourself? You fucking dick.
My 31st birthday.
I thought I'd just help you out a little.
Thanks, buddy. Chris Goodwood, my boss, everybody, producer and manager here at Vapor Central, the best place to smoke pot in the universe. I hate him.
It's amazing that everyone wants you to piss your pants.
Yeah, what kind of fucking psychos are you?
I'm just going to drink this water.
I'm out of water. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put my hand in a bucket of warm water. That'd be fantastic.
This is all you can think about now is the fact that you have to pee.
Yeah, man.
You're not even a good conversationalist at this point.
What do you want to talk about? I've got something on my mind, really.
Yeah? I remember when I pissed my pants.
It's so warm.
I was,
I have a personal goal. I want to piss in every ocean on the planet.
Here's what happened to me. I was back in high school. I drank a big gulp before bed, big load of Dr. Pepper. Then I passed out on my buddy's futon, and I slept on my arms to keep my arms warm because I didn't have a blanket. And just rolled over my stomach, shoved my arms underneath, slept like that. Thought it was a brilliant idea.
What a dick. Thanks, buddy.
Why don't you go pee while I tell this story?
No, I'm accepting the challenge.
You know, you're going to piss your pants?
No, I'm not going to piss myself. I'm going to last the whole goddamn fucking show. You can play goddamn water fountains.
Okay, so anyway, so I wake up the next morning having slept on my arms all night, and I have no feeling in my arms from the elbows down. They're just limp like spaghetti, and I'm wearing jeans. And I'm lacking the necessary finger dexterity to operate the snaps and zippers at the front of my pants. So I just run through my buddy's house in a panic, smashing my arms into things, trying to wake him up, and end up... One point I tried to stand on my pant leg and jump really fast to see if I could escape my pants somehow.
Yeah.
And there are few experiences in this world as humbling as being wide awake and sober, looking at the toilet you want to pee into, knowing you have to pee, and peeing your pants anyways because your arms don't work.
It's coming, buddy.
You rethink a lot of choices.
Stop looking at my ass.
You're looking at your dick.
I like my favorite when I saw a guy do this outside of a bar. It's like he just went to go piss in the alleyway.
Yep.
And then was so drunk he just pissed all over himself. And that's funny because his night's not done yet. He's still out and about. Oh, can we play the video? I promise I won't leave. Of the girl, my Coke commercial that I made. But the girl, this is by far the most disgusting, awesome thing I've ever seen, I think. The chick in downtown Toronto, they caught on the security cam, shitting in her hand and throwing it. And she's dressed nice, too. Like, she's got a little short skirt dress thing on. Just scoops her out, tosses her down like a butt.
Is that on your YouTube?
Yeah, it should be.
Or do I have a copy of it?
You should have a copy of it, too, though. We used to play it a bunch.
I know.
Chris loves to torture me.
Why are you putting your hand in water, you ass?
Spite. We talked about how strong my spite was.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
It doesn't actually work. It's all bullshit. It doesn't actually work anyway.
Yeah, the way your knees are moving, it's not working at all.
Well, this was going to happen anyway. Maybe, you know, here's
It's
if you have
disturbing.
this is great
It's like you're
information.
just rubbing
Not
shit.
only are we a podcast, we are an educational channel. We are. If you ever want to get rid of your hiccups, this is for the guys. I don't know if this works for women, but I know it works for guys. If you ever have the hiccups, you're like, I gotta get rid of these hiccups, nothing works. You piece of shit. Look at this guy. He's just pouring water in front of me. What a. If you ever want to get rid of your hiccups.
They really love you here, Cal.
I know. I feel so respected. If you ever want to get rid of your hiccups, stop distracting me. I'm distracted enough. Get yourself half hard. Your hiccups go away right away.
Here's your commercial.
Give yourself a half stiffy. Your hiccups disappear immediately. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, it's gone. There it is.
Oh, shit. How fucking awful.
That is, what the fuck?
I know, man. I know. What's this world coming to?
Just shitting in your hand and tossing it. Hope she had a wet nap.
She's either super confident, like this won't even stop guys from trying to fuck me. Imagine being that confident. Like, I can shit on the street,
That
and
girl's
some guy
gonna-
will still come by like, yeah, I'll fuck you. Why not?
That girl's gonna go back into the club with a filthy ass.
And fingers. Let's not forget her fingers.
Just
That was a poop and
filthy
scoop.
ass. If she does go home with somebody, oh look, you got a whole bunch of shit in your crack.
And she's probably wearing a thong, so that shit's kind of seeping out like Play-Doh,
Oh, you think
where
she
it makes
pulled,
a shape coming
you
out.
think she pulled the thong to the side, or do you think she just shit around it?
She probably pulled it to the side, but I think it'd be funny if she shit like around it. Because then would come in like two. That's why it was in twos. That's why there was
Well,
two.
two.
It was one shit.
Got cut in half.
Gross. Gross. It'd be really funny if like she did that.
Have some self-respect shitting in your hand outside of a nightclub.
Go into the nightclub and have a proper shit.
I'll go home before I shit in my hand.
What would it take for you to shit in your hand? What dollar amount? I'd do it for $1,000.
I'd do it for $1,000.
Yeah, there we go. Guy in the crowd right away. He'll also do it for $1,000. How much is your dignity worth?
Yeah.
I got student debt.
You got student debt? I don't think $1,000's gonna cover it. I might hold out for a bit more if you're in debt.
1,500.
I just got rid of the interest by shitting in my hand. It was awesome.
Just so you know, we're not paying you to shit in your hand. We do not have that money.
I'll pass a hat whatever we collect.
This is hypothetical. We'll do a PayPal. We'll set it up. We'll do a drive. We'll see if we can raise $1,000 for that guy to shit in his hand.
And that'll be a video that no one will watch except
No,
me at a
no.
later date.
And then we watch the reaction video.
Yeah. Ah!
How do you just do that so nonchalantly?
She's probably done it more than once.
Oh,
It's not her first time shitting in her hand. Look at the toss, too. Nobody's noticing except the big camera. Whoa, oh, look at that, too.
I hope the bouncer doesn't notice I just shit in my hand.
Oh, when she goes back to the club and she's got to show her stamp on her hand. Just these shit-filled fingers. Oh, I'm going to pass out. I'm losing consciousness.
Go pee.
What are you going to do here without me, buddy? How are you going to survive
How am I going to survive
without
without
me?
you?
I got to take my hand into this thing, though, just because my fingers are pruning up. I'm going to sit like this is a very important interview right now.
This is the most important interview ever.
So let's talk about something real deep, K. Trev. How's your relationship with your father?
Great.
Yeah.
My dad and I get along super.
Did you guys used to go to Leafs games when you were kids?
I took him to a Leafs game this year.
You get diddled?
No.
Okay.
How bad do you have to pee right now?
It's the worst, man. It's the worst. I can't.
No, I took my dad to the Leafs game this year, and I actually found out we can't sit next to each other at a Leafs game.
Seats are too small?
Seats were too small.
That's fucked up.
I had to throw my arm around my dad because I had nowhere to put my fucking arm.
Oh, that's nice, though.
Forced us into an awkward hug the whole game.
Oh, Jesus, we're not even at 10 after. Please play a video, Chris. Please play just a video, something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scenery of Niagara Falls.
Oh, they'd be the worst. All right, fuck you. I gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen, he failed.
Wait, do we have a wireless? We don't have a wireless. Fuck, I would have just taken it with me.
I don't want to hear you pee. No one really wants to hear Cal pee.
A friend of ours, you might not be aware of, Mark Klokeid from kush.ca just arrived. So he's
Ready to get high.
he's one of the #1 celebrities on Pot TV.
Right on. Welcome to the CK Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
So you gotta
I
talk-
literally just landed like an hour ago.
Talk right into our mics.
I am so ready to get high. You guys have no clue.
Here.
I brought some Vancouver weed too.
Oh, nice. You're the best kind of guest.
Yeah, we're gonna get really fucking baked. You're gonna regret having me on because you're gonna get too baked. That's the idea. You want to help roll?
Nice. Guys, this show just got a whole lot better
Grinders, Alan.
We got,
after Cal
some
left.
Bubba. You want to take a look?
Yeah, man. What's this here?
Bubba.
Bubba? Ooh.
And this is my favorite strain right here. I'm only here for 2 days, so this has got to last me 2 days.
Oh, magical. That smells great.
This is the from Med User. It's called MK Ultra. Yeah, the Ultra's so good. You got my computer bag. I got a whole bunch of shatter in there. That
It's got
WestJet was sure happy
thick,
I brought on the
musky
plane.
aroma to that one.
Yeah. And we
This
got
is
some
delightful.
lemon OG
What would
and
you
some
say
Grape
would be
God. Where's the
the
camera?
what would be the big difference between the Bubba, the MC
Flavor, different cannabinoid content, different grower, producer.
Jesus, what the fuck did I miss?
Did you wash your hands?
I did wash my hands.
Okay, good.
With my dick.
You can touch
That
the
one.
Nice.
That's the lemon. Okay, it smells like lemon.
Jesus.
This is what we want to smoke.
Cal just got moved down the couch.
That's fine. I deserve this.
You do.
There
I'm a fuck up. You know what I do? The reason why, before the show, I always treat myself to a meal and a couple of beers. And it hits me right about
Oh,
now, and
that's
I'm sorry.
delightful.
You got like a.
These smell. These got a fruity
I brought this
smell
all on
to
the
'em,
plane.
Cal.
Here,
You
I
brought it from where?
This from you. On the plane. From Van City. Okay, we got some shatter going on here.
You traveled with this?
Yeah. On the plane.
How did you? How?
He's allowed.
Carefully.
Oh, you're allowed. Okay, if you're allowed.
I never got questioned. They sure weren't impressed.
That's a
Okay, so
lot
that's
of.
presidential shatter.
Holy jeez.
What is that?
Shatter.
Okay, explain. You got to explain to me what the fuck that is.
Cal's.
I'm an
If
idiot.
you don't know, then you don't need to be told.
Jesus,
Cal
the
definitely
disrespect.
doesn't know. Holy shit.
Yeah, this one's the showpiece. So everyone in here is gonna get a hit tonight. So let's get it going. There we go. Check out that one.
This show just got tons better, you guys.
Yeah. All right, we all ready to medicate?
I think that's the biggest applause we've ever gotten on this show.
Turns out all we needed to do was give them drugs.
Okay, let's.
I knew this.
Enough
comedy-
talking. Let's get high.
Sweet.
Okay, but can. No, no.
Let's do this.
We're gonna need a unit or two, maybe.
So is everyone gonna kind of file up here one at a time?
Yep. Anyone wants a toke, come on up. Vancouver's finest for my Medicaid, my dispensary.
Okay, can you still explain this shit to me? I still don't know what it is.
It's a BHO extract made by.
Okay, I don't think you're ready to give out tokes yet, so but you're getting a lineup, so
That's fine.
You fucking
Less talking, more
addicts.
happen.
You addicts.
Let's go hard.
Sit down.
Dab away.
Everyone's gonna get. I know we told you to line up, but now don't.
No,
Stop.
stay so. It's fine.
Okay,
Good
no,
line.
wait, stay. No, line up,
You can
line up.
stay. Don't embarrass
Wait,
him
no,
now.
get the fuck out of
Who
here.
the fuck
Don't-
is this guy? Come on up, line up. What the fuck are you guys doing here? You bipolar?
A little bit, eh?
Who wants free candy?
Anyway, sit down.
Give her. All right.
I feel like this is like a weird like soup line, but for weed. Like these poor people haven't had enough weed.
Isn't Canada awesome?
The
Canada
great
is awesome.
weed.
Soup lines or food banks. Everyone else in the world, that's a fucking luxury, but here it's just like life.
You realize none of this would have happened if I didn't almost piss my pants. You're
Yes.
welcome, everybody.
Yes, your weak bladder is a hero, and he will be celebrated in songs for years to come.
Oh, the bladder, the bladder.
Oh, Cal's girly bladder, how he peed, how he peed.
Everyone must get stoned. So tell me a little bit about your guys' self. What do you do?
So everyone also check out kush.ca.
Yeah, right now.
Throw in a plug.
What's on kush.ca?
All my videos that have been taken down by YouTube, and longer videos too. My videos, basically.
What do your videos consist of?
Oh, fuck, traveling the world and smoking lots of pot. I go all over the world, and that's what I do.
Where's the craziest place you ever smoked pot?
Oh,
You know
China's
that-
pretty
that was-
fucking crazy.
I was just
Yeah,
trying to
'cause
make.
the laws there are intense, right?
Yeah, the laws are pretty intense. Thailand, been to Thailand, and lots of places are pretty crazy.
But
Singapore.
situation, in terms of situation, like, was there any?
I've been arrested in Hong Kong for weed, so.
Holy
Oh, yeah?
shit.
Yeah. I was flying from Amsterdam to Hong Kong, and I had like a chunk of hash in there. And I
They
got
found
the old
it?
search, and they found it. I did like 3 days in jail, and then $50 Canadian fine.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
I thought their laws were a little more.
They called it herbal cannabis in court. I had my Fed documents on me, and they knew I wasn't smuggling it because it was like openly in my bag. It was literally just like a chunk that I didn't catch when I went through my stuff before I traveled.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah, but the worst part is I'm type 1 diabetic after my bone marrow transplant, so I have to take insulin regularly, and the police are like, you can't take it in the police station, you got to go to the hospital. So they took me to some like Hong Kong jail hospital, and they had dudes from like Tanzania in there that pooping out little heroin eggs all night while I'm sitting there handcuffed to a bed for like 2 days.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
because I got caught on like a Friday or a Saturday.
And you had to
so
wait
I
the
had to
weekend.
like wait the weekend,
Yeah.
the terrible weekend.
What'd you get a bone marrow transplant for?
I had lymphoblastic lymphoma about 10 years ago. So I had a
Jesus
high-grade
Christ.
cancer, and that's what got me in the marijuana
I've been watching
industry.
House, so I know what he's talking about. It's probably lupus, by the way. It's probably just lupus.
Probably. And I could probably heal it with Kool-Aid.
Lupus has a million faces. You never know when it's lupus.
That's the joke in House. Is that everything that everyone has
I just
ends
went
up
with
being
it.
lupus?
Nice.
This is
How come you guys aren't smoking any pot?
I don't smoke pot myself.
We
I
were.
do
We had a joint going.
I don't. It's not my thing. I'm more
What
of a
the hell is this guy doing
That's
here?
why they hate me and want me to piss my pants. No, a fucking couple weeks ago we
I'll
had
just
our.
let you in on a little secret. You're smoking pot right now.
No, man, I gotta,
Yes,
I
you're
gotta go
nailing
drink.
it
I want
right
to go
now, dude.
drink after
I can
this.
see the hazy
wanna-
atmosphere.
These guys have seen me fucked up, and it's just not fun for anybody.
Can the guy that was on the plane for 5 hours have a toke? I literally got off the plane and rushed here to get my fucking car.
3 weeks ago, it was our
Forgot my cell
anniversary
phone
that we
charger.
forgot about, and I did 2 dabs.
Anniversary?
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are a couple?
No, the anniversary
No,
of the
the
show.
show.
Oh, the show. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, our anniversary show.
We missed
Yeah.
our anniversary show by a week.
But leading up
But you
to
don't smoke pot.
That's,
do.
That's funny.
No.
Mark thought you were a gay couple there for a second.
They're the ones that said it was their anniversary.
Yeah, maybe it was
I
our
know, but for
anniversary.
a half second, that was you two were a gay couple.
We'd
Is
be
that so impossible?
yeah, if we were gay, we'd be the most amazing gay couple.
We'd be the best.
The man bear and the pocket bag.
Yep.
Wow.
I ended up smoking.
Polly Pocket.
So good.
what was it, 2 dabs, a bong, a bag, but like a shitty bag, like I didn't really smoke it that well.
Oh, you know that you took a lot of pot in that
Smells
night.
good. Smells like my dad's room. That's weird. Yeah, so I did all that shit and I couldn't fucking walk out of here.
More dabs for anyone out there. If you've had one already, you can come up for a second one since, you know, we want to get blasted. Thanks, buddy. Here, that's for you.
Cheers, buddy. You want that? Take it. What is it?
He really doesn't smoke pot.
No.
No, man,
No,
I'm
he
not
really
ingrained.
doesn't.
That's what makes me a great advocate.
Thanks, bud.
That's what makes me a great person.
No, I'm just sitting here. I should roll one.
Is this yours? Oh no, he wants his lighter.
That's what makes you a great advocate and a great person?
Yeah.
Because you don't smoke pot?
Because I'm for the cause. I believe in the cause 110%. I think it should be legal. I don't think the government should tell you what to do with your body and what you put into it. Fuck that. I'm on your side, and yet I also do not smoke any of it because it just doesn't work for me. I'm a good poster child, I think.
I think you're high right now. I just met you. You seem pretty big.
Call me silly, Chris. Do it. I know you want
It's
to.
impossible not to be high in this room. You spend any amount of time here, you're going to get that.
So how extra fucked up are people going to get off this stuff?
Well, we're not going to stop till they are, so the answer is
No, but like,
Only they
if
can
you
know.
like, they're going to do that.
The answer is all of it. They're going to be all
really,
of it.
it's a super concentrate.
Jesus.
So it's like taking one joint in one toke.
Fuck off.
No.
Holy yeah! Jesus
That's-
Christ.
That was an awkward yeehaw.
I don't know, the dab I did, I thought my chest, like I
Whoa,
thought
wait a
alien.
second. The dab I did. That means you smoke pot.
Yeah, I was
dabs.
here. I was
He
here.
dabs.
Well,
That
Mark, these two are comedians too, and they're the hosts of the show. Cal Post, K. Trevor Wilson, just so you know.
That was the whole point of the anniversary show, is I kept saying I was going to do all this stuff that I don't do.
Yeah.
So then we missed it. So then randomly people started bringing up dabs.
And Cal
and I
is,
thought my chest was going to explode.
And
I thought
Cal
an alien was
is
going to...
a degenerate alcoholic.
And I'm a degenerate alcoholic, yes.
So.
Thank you, Chris, for the reading his official bio.
He just wanted to... When I said I was a great person, that really stuck in his craw.
Right, because he's just not a good person.
I'm a good person. You kidding
No.
me? Fucking awesome.
He advocates evil, seditious acts
Like what?
that make everybody laugh, though.
We need a debate show, Chris.
Can we get some butane? The torch is running low. And I'm sure more dabs are needed to be handed out. Oh, hey, no worries. Respect.
Do you have a video you want to close out the show on? Can we go to your website and play one of your vids?
Sure, just go to Mark Klokeid on YouTube and you can check out my vids. I got a vid saying I'm coming to Toronto that I put up today.
Yeah, we can play that one, maybe.
I'm here.
Chris, you want to pull up... I didn't catch your name, by the way. I just got up here. and you
Mark, I'm
started
the weed
yelling at
guy.
me. Mark? Mark the weed guy. And then we'll play the video, but I think we can close off the show. We're at 20 after.
That bong rip just fucked me up.
You want to shut it down, K-Trev?
It's rolling a
Well, I
fatty.
guess we're closing it out. Sorry, I'm helping everyone
Or we
get
can just
out
sit
of
here for another 20 minutes and watch people smoke weed.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I am probably not using any of these clips on my demo reel when I try to get my visa. Here's a video of me rolling joints. Please let me in your country.
Yeah, Mavita, I got my pay packed. I'm off to Toronto. You want to come blaze with me? Come down to 667 Yonge Street to Vapor Central. Yeah, Toronto! Let's take it over! Yeah! Toronto, I've got high standards when it comes to getting high, so you better meet me at 667 Yonge Street. Is that how you say it? Is it Yonge Street? Yonge Street, the longest street in the world. Vapor Central, better be ready. I have to keep my cannabinoid levels really high. So I
estimate I'll be there around 9:30, 10. Maybe we're gonna be there at like 12 in the afternoon. So, just me swimming in, dude. It's like it. Hey, there's Matt. Yeah. Wow. You see my face through it? You see my eye? Hello. One giant dab for all mankind. Be ready. Toronto, better have fat joints, lots of dabs.
Yellow shit.
Yeah.
What's that yellow stuff?
Butter.
Ah. Oh shit, nice. So how much weed do you think you smoke a day?
Like 20, 30 grams to myself.
Wow.
Yeah. Like 2 gram joints, like, well, where's my joint? That one there. It's about the average joint. It's maybe about 10 of those. But I'm with a lot of people blazing everyone up all the time. So
right.
That's an estimate.
20 to 30.
I did the world record hot box too. It's 194 grams of extract. Yeah, that video's got like 700,000 hits on YouTube. At one point, if you typed in world record, it took over all the search engines.
I can't believe they give you potheads fire. I get so worried about you sometimes. That big butane flame. It's not even listening.
Yeah, you guys are flammable.
Yeah. Just fall asleep with your fucking cigarettes.
Yeah, I've done that. Oh, have I done that? I always burn myself, though. I'm fine.
Don't be shy.
So
I literally want everyone to keep getting high, so just keep lining up. Yeah, come on back. You get double, triple hits. Go hard. This has got to be gone by 2 days, so I'm only here tomorrow and the next day.
You want to come every Monday and do this? I think our audience will grow
Hey, how's it going, Aaron?
exponentially. Hey, Aaron. How are you?
Anybody want some weed?
So what's on your Toronto plan? What's your plan while you're here? Where are you hitting? Where are you
I'm
going?
here to open up Megales in Montreal and Toronto.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you were just doing a weed run through, checking out all the lounges.
No, I'm here for business. Yeah, literally,
Right on.
I'm opening up 2 Megales. There's people that want to open them up here, so I'm here to sign contracts.
In Montreal. Does Montreal have a vape room?
They will now. They're actually opening up a dispensary there now, too. I heard there's some people opening one up, so things are changing. With the new LPs, licensed producers, there's 12 of them already, so
Right.
the climate's going to change very, very quickly. Even with my pot restaurant, all the media coverage, it was like all positive. There's nothing negative. I think everyone in Vancouver is like ready to have more vapor lounges and, you know, all over Canada. A little jealous of Colorado and Washington.
I'm still amazed the number of people I know in Vancouver who've never been to the lounges.
Where? In Vancouver?
Yeah.
Well,
Because I always go by when I'm in town.
there's so many opening up now, too. Climate's changing everywhere. I think Toronto and Vancouver is Canada's, like, biggest stoner representative cities.
I'd have to say,
By
yeah.
far.
How many lounges is Vancouver rocking right now?
How many what? Lounges?
Yeah.
I think probably about 10, maybe. Not as many as Toronto, but we got a lot of dispensaries.
Not as many as Toronto?
Did you pass
No, I
me
think
this, man?
Toronto's bigger and more spread out.
What do we got? We got Vape on the Lake, Hotbox, Vapor Social, Vapor Central, Underground,
Village Vapor.
Village Vapor.
I think that's it.
There's a bunch. There's a couple other ones too. I know you're missing out.
They
That
must
you
not
don't
have-
even know about.
There may be some I don't know about.
They must not have comedy shows. That's how I find them.
It's not like you smoke pot, so.
It's good. It stops me from drinking so much.
How do you like
Being
the
in a place
flavor of
doesn't
that
sell
weed?
Booze.
Sorry. Tastes good or what?
Yeah.
It's my favorite. That's what I. It's my staple weed.
All right, give me a little bit.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
Good.
The thing is, you're like bone marrow guy. You probably smoke the strongest, craziest.
It's good. It's really tasty. No, I'm all about flavor. I mean, of course, it's gonna be strong, but it's got good flavor to it.
It's really
And
smooth.
And the white ash means it's been flushed properly. So
Take it away from me. If I have more, I'll actually just fall asleep in front of you.
I'm just impressed you took some. I think I guilted him into that. Tastes good or
He's
what? No,
really-
really good.
No, yeah.
Pretty much he'll do things out of spite. If you tell him he can't do something, he'll want to do it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm
It worked.
really. Reverse psychology is so simple with me.
Cal, I bet you can't do another dab.
Get the fuck no, guys.
How
No,
about this
I'm
dab
serious. I'm
team?
serious, guys. No, I'm serious. I want to go fucking boozing after this. I'll tell you what. Next
That was
week,
close.
I'll bring 10 shots because I think that's the equivalent of one dab.
Bring a liver while you're at it too.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. I tried to get out of the chair, and I had to. I walked with my hands all the way out the door. Like I had to be holding onto something. And then we were walking over to the bar, and it was like, I'm
Yeah,
good.
you just turned off and went, no, no, no. Last time I did one, you remember what I did?
Oh yeah, K-Trev passed the fuck out, like just right on his head.
Well, I didn't land on my head. I landed on Sean Brady.
Wee little Sean Brady. All right, K-Trev, I'm gonna close this off. Let's go to the bar.
Titty bar or what?
No, it's just our local down the street.
That's the only bar I'm down at.
There's a titty bar here, but it's fucking expensive. I'd rather just fucking get a six-pack, go home, and
Yes,
jerk off
he
to
is
porn.
just broke, Alan.
Expensive.
That's why it's too expensive.
That is our show. Thank you for listening, everybody. Mike, thanks for coming out. Sorry, Mark. Thanks for coming out.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having a toke.
Yeah,
buddy.
man, this is amazing.
Yeah.
If you came every week, our audience would grow
This
so
is
fast.
the best, guys.
So fast.
Round of applause for Mark and his fucking fantastic weeds.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That is the CK Podcast. We got great shows here every week at Vapor Central. Every Monday, we got Opus Live starting at 7 o'clock, followed by the CK Podcast. That's me, K-Trev. Every Tuesday, we got the Myrna Zone. Matt Myrna from Mayor, everybody. Vote. That show, 3-hour radio-style weed show. It's fucking fantastic. You're going to love that. Every Wednesday, we got Weedy Wednesday, stand-up comedy show hosted by Bryan O'Gorman, who was supposed to be our motherfucking guest.
You're a piece
Fucking
of shit,
dick,
O'Gorman.
you shithead. Every
You're
Thursday,
a shitty fucking dude.
every Thursday we have Third Class Thursdays with Hunter Collins, fantastic sketch variety show. And every Sunday we got Stoner Sundays with the Prince of Pot, Mike Rita. That is our show. Thank you for coming out, everybody. You've been fantastic. Come up here and smoke some goddamn weed. Later, K-Trev.
Bum, 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 bum.
Cheers, buddy.
Radio star on hip hop TV. My life is on film, yet it sucks being me. Sit down. My life's a wreck. I'm bored with sex. I've got a big nose and a skinny neck. I can't sing. I can't dance. I make money talk about the junk in my underpants. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I can't believe I am who I am.
Sit down!
Oh, that's good.
When Terry Hatcher was on my show, she came on to me. I was tempted to go. Should I trade half my money for 10 times as much sex? It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell. It's an equation from hell.
XM, Lithium, 90s Alternative, and Grunge.